So what's up, guys, and thank you for tuning in. I wanted to make this video real quick about Mazaradi Fox. Rest in peace to Fox from G Unit, Dumb Out, Jamaica, Queens, South Side. You already know. He did a bit with me upstate, and in the comments when he passed away, a lot of people were leaving comments that were bothering me, and I don't try to usually let comments get to me, but I mean, it's kind of hard, isn't it? Like, don't you think so? I mean, if you one of those that feel that way, leave it in the comments. If you feel like it's hard, depending on what people say, for you to like straight just ignore it. You know, because at times, depending on what it is, for me, it's kind of hard. And this was one of those situations based on the fact that I was with Mazaradi Fox in Riverview, upstate in the state penitentiary. Few things that happened with me and Fox when we was upstate was, one, I had gotten into some problems. Not problems, but like little rumors were going around, like with my own people, like the people I was involved with. You know what I'm saying? And Mozzie was always like, yo, War, I got you, all eyes on you, you know, and he made sure that his team was like out there with me, you know. And that goes a long way, man. And when they put out a hit on me upstate in the state penitentiary, because I was such a good little boy, right? So they put a hit out on me, and Mozzie was the one that came and was like, yo, War, not for nothing, man. Stay on point, because I heard A, B, and C. And that's official for somebody from a whole total different clique to come, even though people be like, yo, we riding the 5, this and that. But the bottom line is that we come from two opposite cliques that was actually warring at one time, like really, really hard. And I respected that about him, you know, and that went a long way. And he was telling me like, yo, you know, I'm from G Unit, this and that. Like, I know 50 Cent. And I was like, get the fuck out of here, man. You know, I was like, he lying. You know how you think everybody's always selling you a dream in the state penitentiary. But that's how it goes, that you can never underestimate nobody. Like, I always knew, like, he was somebody or he was doing his thing in the town. Because one thing about Mozzie, he stood with Gators on up north. If you knew Mazaradi Fox F.O. up north, he stayed jiggy. And he was the OG. And being that I was the OG from the clique I was with, like, we clicked. You know what I'm saying? And he used to try to calm me down. And it usually would be the other way around. People trying to calm Mozzie down, even though he's a smooth, calm brother. But he'll get you worked on, like, quick. If you knew Mozzie, you know, people was really following Mazaradi Fox. And that's a fact. Whoever says no, they lying. And I know that you thought that it was over for Mazaradi Fox. If you're watching this and you're a Mozzie hater, a FO hater, and you thought you never going to hear about him again and you was happy, you know, that he passed away, I got news for you, my man. You wrong. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against you. Whatever happened with you and him happened with you and him. But to me, he was a good dude, and I had mad love for Mazaradi Fox, man. A lot of love for him. And I came home, so I come home from jail. And he's home now, right? After we did the bit together. He was doing 8. I was doing 5. He was in Riverview. I think he was doing 8 for a body, or he was there when the body happened. However the story goes. I wasn't there. I don't know. But he was doing a bid. And I come home. He comes home. He sees me. He's driving in a car. It's like a little SUV thing. In the back rows on Jamaica, Queens. And he's like, yo, what up, you queen-ass nigga? So I'm like, Queen? I'm looking. I'm like, oh, here we go. Somebody I did something to, man. They got me. Like, I ain't even got the thing on me, nothing. They caught me sleeping, right? Mozzie jumps out like, boom, yo, what up? He's like, yo, I'm happy I saw you, man. I told you I always wanted to see you. Plus, you was nice with the little rap, because we used to be upstate rapping together, like, you know, like little freestyles in the yard or whatever. We'll talk, and he would be like, yo, come here, let me holler at you. Let me hear something. I'm like, right now, Maz? He's like, yeah, man, that's the way it is. So anyway, I see him in the street, and he's like, yo, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. You know, you never want to let people know, like, nah, I'm doing a little bad right now. You know what I'm saying? I could use a few dollars. But Mozzie was the type of dude that I didn't have to do that. Before I broke out, being that he knew I just had came out, he was like, yo, here, War. And he gave me a little knot of money. So I just put it in my pocket out of respect, you know, because we don't count money right there. And I broke out, and he spun off. He's like, yo, I see you exchange maths and all that. Boom. And I start counting the money. I'm like, 1, because it was hundreds. I'm like, 1, 2, Once I passed like 10, I was open. I'm like, oh, it's popping, dogs. I needed this. 15, 16. He gave me $2,500, bro. That's a fact. Mazaradi Fox. It may not be a lot of money to some, but you got to understand, at that point in time, at that moment, when you need it, and you ain't even got to buy yourself a little pack of annihilators from the store because your mouth dry as fuck, that shit came in handy, bro. And I was like, wow. It was like I seen Jesus Christ, and he just came and just hit me. Boom. Like, hey, it was like a come up. And he was like, hey, man, go home. Stay out of trouble. It's like he knew I was out there ready to try to stick something up or plotting or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's my story, Mazaradi Fox, man. There's a lot of them. Oh, another thing, when he was with me upstate, he's a funny dude, bro. We in the visit floor. His family, his girl come to see him, some girl, right? And I'm with my girl at that time. So we on the visit floor. He's like, yo, War, hold me down. I'm like, I got you. So I'm about to ask him, like, yo, you need me to take something back? Because, you know, sometimes dudes need help because they're getting the mother load on the visit floor. The mother load is like you getting a lot, or you getting, you know, you're doing your thing. You're getting, you know, the bag. So he's like, nah, I'm good. I just need 4 humps. He said 4 humps. I just need 4 humps. I'm like, I got you. So I'm like trying to, you know, I was big at that time. I was working out hard. So I'm like this, trying to like stretch out to cover him. Boom. And he's like, yo, I'm done. I'm good, War. I'm like, you serious? He's like, yeah, I told you all I needed was 4 humps. Funny dude, bro. I'm like, wow, bro. So he was on the visit floor trying to do his thing, you know what I'm saying, with the girl he was with. I don't know who, I forgot her name. I don't even know her like that. I think my girl used to talk to her on their way up to the visit floor, if I'm not mistaken. If she ever see this, you know, because you know dudes in the comments be like, I never need to lie about nothing. That was my dude, Mazaradi Fox, good dude, FO. And when we was up north, you know, they got horticulture. And the dudes that do like, they put flowers in front of the houses. Most dudes that work horticulture up north, they go both ways. No disrespect towards whoever does. I ain't got nothing against nobody, to each his own. But his house was called Fox 1, right? And I was in E, like E1, E2, like that. There's C1, C2. He was in F. So my house is like right here on the side, and his house is like right there, right? So you got to walk by his house to go to visit floor, to go to school, to go through everything. So he just see you like, yo, War, I see you going to that VI. See you when you get back. So funny dude. So he was a good, while we was up there, don't get it twisted. You get it put on you quick. They'll put the work on you quick, and the word will be out quick. But he had those that he knew, like real recognized real, like, yo, War, get it in. And like you know, I was, like I said, I was down with them other dudes, and I was running that clique at that moment. So, and he was holding down the Bloods, you know, so we just clicked right away, you know. And most of the time it's like that, like whoever the OGs are in that jail, they always have some sort of communication. In the New York jails, I don't know about nowhere else where other people are from. There's a lot of segregation in them other jails. New York is not really like that, you know, like the island. And when you go up north, like we just mingle. So anyway, Mazaradi Fox, man, this is something I always wanted to do, bro, point blank. So he tells me, yo, you know, you think they could put Mazaradi on the horticulture flowers? And I'm like, yo, Maz, you trying to go to the box for real? Like, it says Fox. Like, he was open that it said Fox. He woke me up like, yo, son, come check this out. Fox. It said Fox 1 on it. He was open. And then he was there, you know, so it's like a big thing. He's not looking at it like that's the name of the house. He's looking at it like that's him. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know, dog, look, I got that pole. They put Fox on this. It was hot, though. It was in red, too. It was official. Like, the colors, it was popping. So that was one of the things that stand out a lot with Mazaradi Fox. Besides that, not a lot of dudes, yo, not even family. You could do 10 bids. You could do 30 years, come home, and not a family member will give you $20, bro. They'll look at you like you crazy. Like, bro, I ain't got it. They been out here forever, and you did 20 years, and they won't even give you $10 to go take a haircut when you come home, knowing that you ain't got a job, knowing that you ain't come out with $1. And if you did, them little $40 they were giving back then, gate money, I think it was like $40 or whatever. I heard it went up a little something now. But that ain't making it. You spending that on your way out. Like, as soon as you get dropped off, you spending down your way down here. So anyway, like I said, man, I did this because I always wanted to do a video and say rest in peace, Mazaradi Fox. To Warpath, he was a good dude, bro. And he was holding it down for Queens hard. And I know dudes in New York jails, every time we get locked up, you used to hear people be like, Queens, Queens. And I used to tell dudes, because I'm originally from Brooklyn, born and raised, but I was staying in Jamaica, Queens for a few years. I lived in every borough, as sad as it may be. But one thing I learned throughout the years, that it don't be nothing sweet about dudes in Queens, especially Jamaica. Most dudes from Queens, when they locked up and you ask them, yo, why you here for? It be a body or something big. It don't be like drugs or a little robbery like dudes from my hood in Brooklyn, none of that. It be like, yo, I caught a body. You know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, you going down. But whatever, shout out to those people. Shout out to Queens. Shout out Brooklyn, Manhattan, Bronx, everybody. And rest in peace to Mazaradi Fox. And I'm going to make sure his name live on. And because I'm just keeping 100 like that. And one thing he was proud of that kid 50 Cent. He talked about him a lot up north. Like, yo, that was my dude. And it's cool when your boys are not haters. You know what I'm saying? Because people hate, man. Like, even with this online thing, like, dudes will not hit like for nothing. Dudes will not sub to you for nothing. But be like, yo, your shit is hot on the comment or whatever. My man, all right, if it was hot, why you didn't sub? Why you didn't hit like? Like, you feel me? But whatever, that's another story. You know what I'm saying? Another video. But not a lot of dudes make videos for their boys or people and say rest in peace. And that's just something I always wanted to do. I wanted to put this video out there. I wanted people to know that Mozzie's going to live on. Because a lot of times when you see rappers that are making it in the industry or they got a deal and they start doing songs with other gang members from other cliques, like trying to unite other cliques together with their clique, for some apparent reason, they always wind up dead. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Stack Bundles too. Rest in peace, Sandman, Bad Company, and all them dudes, man. And these are blood dudes that I'm talking about. They were real cool with me and that I had love for them. They were like brothers to me, and they went all out for me, back to back, banged with me against other crews and other people we had drama with in the jails and in the street. And, you know, and they always used to tell me, like, yo, War, come home. Some like, be blood. I'm like, yo, I can't do that because I'll be a coward. I'm too real for that. I already got down with something else and took an oath. I would never do that. You know what I'm saying? I will always hold mines down. And they understood that. You know, and that's one thing I respect about them, that they respected me for that. They was like, yo, War's an official dude, you know? Although they knew I was grimy and I could have got grimy at times, they was still like, yo, War's a good dude. And that's why I wanted to let their name live on. You understand what I'm saying? Like Fox, F-O, Dumbhouse. What? If you thought it was over for Fox and you was never going to hear Mazaradi Fox's name again, you wrong. And I hear you. The people in the comments was like, yo, it's good that he died, this and that. I was like, yo, how could you say that about somebody? Like, damn, you don't even give him an easy pass that he passed away. It says a lot about those people, you know, but I get it. Like, dudes that I did things to, they never going to forgive me. They don't care if you dead, if you change. People don't care about that. So just be aware that people don't care. Don't think because you changed and your life has changed that they forgot what you did. Those are like good learning experiences, like in the situation, supposedly what I heard that went down with Fox. I don't know the whole story, but that's so you can see that people don't forget what happened in the past. You know, a lot of people hold grudges and some things are real and they can't let go. You know, that's why I never sleep, because I know I wasn't no good angel in the streets, you know. But shout out to Mazaradi Fox. I hope no one misinterpreted what I said. I'm not here bashing nobody or nothing. I'm showing love, homage to Mazaradi Fox, because I had love for him and I loved him, bro. And that's a fact. He never steered me wrong. He never tried to do me dirty. While, you know, I don't know how other people are saying or how they feel. That's on them. You know, one time I was rapping in Guy Brewer in 134, and I'm rapping, I'm freestyling. I'm like, I've been locked up with real niggas, Mazaradi Fox. And my man was like, people were looking at me like kind of wrong. And I was like, yo, why are they looking at? Homeboy was like, Bro, those dudes got drama with Mazaradi Fox. I'm like, yo, I didn't know. And I'm going in, you know, and I'm like, real niggas like Mazaradi Fox. And I said it loud, and they're like, but you know, they knew I bust my gun. They know like I'm gonna hold it down. Even though at that time I already had started running the streets, and I think I was like getting high on perks and opiates and all that. But it don't matter. They knew that I wasn't the average dude, or the average dude that was, you know, dipping and dabbing or getting high that you were just gonna disrespect. Cause I never hide nothing about me. I keep it 100. Fox knew what I was about and all that. Like, I'm the type of dude like everybody else that's been through that. Started selling drugs, then started indulging, then I stopped, then I just thought I was a kingpin again, then I fell off. That's the way it went. But bottom line is, this is about Fox, man. And Fox to me was a good dude. He was more than a friend, bro. While I was upstate and when I came to the street, the little times that I saw him here and there, he kept it official and just talked about he didn't even talk about him, because he knew I had seen his stuff, because I was online. At that time, MySpace was out. And he had dumb outs, and I had started doing dumb out Latinos. I asked him for his blessings, and he's like, yo, go ahead. And I'm like, bro, but I hope this is not like a blood set, because, you know, I got my peoples. They're going to flip. Like, what you doing? So I did it in like yellow and black and gold. They said dumb out Latino, and he was like, that's what's up. So it was like the music label Dumb Out, but Dumb Out Latino, and I was going to have dudes that do like Latin trap, reggaeton, like blow it up, because I know all about both genres of music, English, hip-hop, and Spanish, right? So he was lit, like, yo, we gonna get this money. There's a lot of money in that. Everybody was doing it. P. Diddy, Jay-Z, they still doing it to this day. Rick Ross, they all signed these Latin kids from Puerto Rico, because that's where a lot of their income comes from, and a lot of people don't know, because that music is selling hard. So anyway, I was telling Mozzie about this years ago. So he got locked up for some situation that it went down, and I think he went to the feds or something like that. So I heard that like there was something involved, like a homicide something. So I said, oh, snap. So I took it down. When he came home, he's like, yo, you a sucker. You took it down, nigga. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm not trying to go to the feds. Like, I don't even know what happened. They could be like, yo, y'all all was involved. Meanwhile, you're not even doing nothing. That's just how it happens. You know what I'm saying? You could get caught up for something you know nothing about. You could get caught up just off of me making this video, bro. That's a fact. Because dudes are haters, and there's dudes that really hate people. They'll never get over what Mozzie or somebody that Mozzie knows did to them, and see me and want to kill me, or see me or want to beef. But just know, if you one of those people, I'm not threatening nobody here online. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a YouTuber. Yeah. Nah, but, you know, I'm trying to do my thing and change my life, but do not get it twisted. It's not going to be that easy, bro. They didn't call me Warpath for nothing. Mazaradi Fox, I love you. We in the building. Shout out to all the dumb outs. Facts. Shout out to all the dumb outs that still rep dumb out. And that's a fact. F.O. Mazaradi Fox forever. What? I always wanted to do that. Mazaradi Fox. I love you, bro.